It's easier for you to go from negative to neutral than negative to positive, because that's making a huge vibrational jump, which does not come very easy to most of us. So I'm about to drop some truths here in this video. If you're really serious about pulling this off, which means you want to keep your vibration up and you want to maintain it during the day, I would suggest you don't ignore any part of this video. Don't let anything slip by, because if you ignore it, then your vibration will fall down again very soon. So keep yourself very open and watch till the end. Hi, my name is Kartika Nair and you're watching Synchro Shakti. If you're here to learn how to keep your vibration up and maintain it, then you are in the right place. So before wasting any time, and to make sure you never have this question ever again, let's start with the basics. So your emotions that you feel throughout the day is what indicates the frequency you are at throughout the day. Which means if you're feeling pretty calm, you're feeling high, you're offering pretty positive thoughts around your day, around things that happen, you're feeling good, you're vibrating in a higher frequency. When you're falling off that, when you're feeling bad and you're offering negative thoughts around your situation and people and things, you're vibrating in a low frequency. So basically, emotions are good. They are indicators to tell us what vibration should we choose. But here's the thing about emotions. Your emotions can only last for 90 seconds. Did you know that? Please let me know in the comments. Yes, I knew that, or no, I did not know that. Your emotions can only last you for 90 seconds if you observe them. If you observe an emotion, it will pass in 90 seconds. But most people don't observe their emotions. They have no interest in being mindful at all. They just want to jump in and believe their emotions. So what happens in the 90 seconds is that they end up offering so many more negative thoughts, so much more resistance to their own emotions and the situation, so much more judgment, that 90 seconds gets multiplied by the number of thoughts, more resistances and judgments that you offered during that 90 seconds, and then you end up suffering throughout your entire day, and then you wonder, why couldn't I hold the vibes, the positive vibes from the morning throughout the day? It's purely because your mind reflects your emotions, right? Your mind and your emotions are best friends. The way you think affects the way that you feel. The way you feel affects your vibration. So if you want to increase your vibration, you need to control the way that you think and the way that you feel. So those 90 seconds of feeling an emotion, a negative emotion, is very crucial to you shifting your vibration throughout the day. So what can we do in those 90 seconds that will help us keep our vibration up? So let's go with tip number 1. So far we know that we have 6,200 thoughts that are rushing through our mind throughout the day. Some thoughts make us go up, some thoughts make us go down. How do we manage those thoughts? So the first way to manage thoughts is to actually reduce the number of thoughts you have throughout the day. Logical conclusion, right? How do you reduce your number of thoughts throughout the day? Is you start becoming a lot more present in your day-to-day life. Instead of being in 5,000 places in your head, be in one place, this moment right now. Whatever you're doing, be completely present with whatever you're doing. Learn mindfulness, learn the skill to stay present, to be here and not let your mind take you in different directions. So if you're present with everything you're doing, you're listening, you're reading, you're walking, your mind is more involved in the actual experience of something than checking out and going into some sort of, mind time zone when it's not necessary. Tip number 2. Most people are reacting to life. They're constantly offering some sort of judgment to things that are happening, to people, to situations. Judgment is to say this is bad, okay? Some of you offering resistance. Resistance is to say, take this out of my life. I don't want this anymore. I hate this. That is resistance, okay? Or we are thinking about something we can't control, about the past or about the future. So throughout the day, we are offering so much energy to things that bring our vibes down mentally that we obviously will not feel very high. So one of the major things you need to learn is be able to be at peace no matter what is going on in your life. That skill is called mindfulness. Another word for being at peace no matter what is going on in your life is called non-judgment. Okay, this will keep your vibes on a really nice pace, because when you don't judge something, it's perfect. You also want to learn how to be free of negative emotions throughout the day. Another word for this is non-resistance. What you resist causes you pain. When you resist and you say, I hate this, I don't want this, get this out of my life, it serves no logical purpose other than to keep causing you suffering and pushing you back down, right? So non-resistance is to be like the flower that's in the breeze. You're accepting and flowing. When you are in the flow, life can bring you miracles. When you fight the flow of life, it will keep whacking you with all the things that you're fighting against, and you'll be in that loop, right? So if you really want to keep your vibration up, my friends, you have to learn to drop your resistance and free yourself of all that pain and resistance you're holding. So make sure that throughout the day you're practicing mindfulness, non-judgment, non-resistance, living in the present moment, not making any meaning out of whatever you're experiencing. This will keep your energy open, free, and at peace, because everything is perfect and you're moving like the wind. And if you're like the wind, you're always at peace. So if you understood this point and if you agree with this point, just type "I'm like the wind" in the comments, okay? Just to give me an affirmation that you actually are here, you're trusting the knowledge, you actually want to be like the wind, okay? I think it was Bruce Lee who said, "Be like water." There's a reason why he said that, right? I am like the wind. Go ahead and comment that below. Which brings me to point number 3. Let's try to offer more positive thoughts about people, situations, and circumstances throughout your day. So every time you notice yourself focusing on what you don't want, you know that because you're not feeling good, try to focus on offering positive thoughts about that situation. So if you walk into a hospital, instead of focusing on the sick, focus on the fact that these people have life energy moving through them and they can heal themselves. The body can heal. Focus on giving them a compliment. Focus on seeing the highest and most beautiful version of themselves in your mind. Focus on the good, positive things in each situation as best as you can to start pivoting your energy during those 90 seconds of not feeling so good. The 4th way, okay, and this is one of my most favorite ones, is doing things that make you feel more connected to your heart. Basically living out your passions, right? Do something every day that puts you in a state of passion, fun, play. Negativity kind of thrives in isolation and disconnection. So when you can connect yourself to something that makes you feel alive, makes you feel good, whether it's music, writing a song, or playing an instrument, or hanging out with some puppies, or whatever it is that's in your passion, something you enjoy to do, something that's fun, and you make sure you schedule something like that in your day, you will make sure that your vibration, at least for that part of the day, stays up. Think about it. What fun thing can you do in your day, every single day, that will help you connect to your heart and have fun like a child every day? Just think about one, and if you have one, just type it in the comments. The 5th one is mindfulness meditation. I mentioned mindfulness 50 times for a reason, because it does change your brain. It changes your brain structure. Physically, your brain changes. It changes your brain function. If you're coming for the mindfulness webinar on Sunday, it's in the description. Please register, come, you will not regret it. Mindfulness is basically being an observer. Observing your thoughts, observing your emotions, observing your behavior, observing your life without offering any judgment or resistance to what you're observing. When you can do that, you're able to release the negativity and you're back in the state of flow and at peace. In those 90 seconds, if you can be mindful of your thoughts and if you can be mindful of your emotions, they will pass. But if you are not mindful and you're unconscious, then they continue to torment you for the rest of your day, month, year, and for most people, the rest of their lives. Why go through that? Instead, let it pass. So mindfulness meditation is good because it's easier for you to go from a negative thought and emotion to a neutral, peaceful space than to go from a negative bad emotion to a positive emotion. It's easier for you to go from negative to neutral than negative to positive, because that's making a huge vibrational jump, which does not come very easy to most of us. So the easier way to do it is take one step at a time. Neutralize the negativity with mindfulness and then pivot. Now that you're mindful and at peace, pivot yourself to a more positive think, positive feeling, good feeling thought. The next one is catharsis. Okay, so you know when ducks get angry and they start fighting with each other and then they flap their wings really hard to release that excess charge, the excess energy? That's catharsis. Okay, so in human form, we're not going to go flapping our wings around. Don't do that. People will not appreciate it. Funny joke, not so funny. Point being is do something to release the excess charge in your body. Okay, what can you do? So anything from punching pillows to screaming into a pillow to writing out your thoughts. Don't read what you wrote, just writing out your thoughts and burning that piece of paper in a safe way. That is another way of just catharsis, releasing energy. The next one is higher vibrational music. Now music is a drug. Imagine just walking around regularly in your backyard versus putting on your headphones and listening to some beautiful meditative music and then walking around in your backyard. You notice how you suddenly feel more magical and connected and more in tune with the universe, because music alters your mind. It does. It's a proper drug. Pick music, whether it's meditative, Tibetan, chants, anything that puts you in a higher state. Even if it's just positive lyrics to a fun song, just get yourself into stuff like that every day. It will help keep your vibration up. So far if you're following me, just type in the comments saying, I'm up baby. Okay, just type I am up baby, so I know you're still with me in this video and that whatever I'm teaching you is making sense. Okay, I'm up baby. The next one is spend time with things that are already in a state of perfection and higher vibration. Like what? Like nature, like animals. Spend time with beings like nature and animals that are already in a state of non-resistance, already in a state of flow, already in a state of being in the present moment. If you take two tuning forks of two different frequencies and you bring them together, they'll start entraining in a common frequency. Same thing applies to you. When you hang out with nature, this different vibration, your vibration begins to entrain with our vibration. This will help you keep your vibration up. Next one is inspirational content. You guys already know this. You're doing this. You're here on YouTube. You already follow people or pages where you're watching either inspirational videos or posts or music or movies. Anything that pumps up your inspirational vibration will put your energy up. So this brings me to the next point, which is getting into your body and having fun with it. Okay, exercise and have fun exercising. There are dance-based exercises, there are yoga-based exercises, things that you enjoy that'll put you basically in your body, build up the endorphins in your brain, but also just amp up your vibration so you're in the moment, you're living in the body, you're not in your thoughts. And do exercises that feel fun instead of exercises that make you feel worse about your life. Okay, two more. Anything that puts you in a state of rest is good for your vibration. So we spoke about meditation, but also just getting a good night's sleep. Sleeping on time, waking up on time, all of this does a nice reset for your brain chemistry, your biochemistry, your energy. Everything gets a reset when you sleep well. Get yourself into a relaxed state before sleeping. Do a nice nightly routine to keep your vibes up before you sleep. Like anything from gratitude to visualization, any of that will keep you up, feeling good. So when you wake up the next morning, you continue from where you left off. So your vibration continues to stay good. And this brings me to my final and the last one for today, okay? And that is any form of sensory therapy, okay? Sensory therapy could be touch therapy, sound therapy, aroma therapy that helps you relax and chill out your vibes. But you have to remember, do you remember the time where you were on that massage bed and they were massaging you and you could not relax because your mind was still all over the place, right? So it's not the therapies and all of these things that we've spoken about that are the core reasons why your vibration stays up. It's also your thoughts. Remember, let's go back to the basics, okay? Let's draw the full circle before closing this video. Is the way you think affects the way that you feel, and the way that you feel affects your vibration. Control your thoughts, control your emotions, control your vibration. So it goes back down to self-awareness, mindfulness, being able to be mindful of your thoughts and your emotions within that 90-second window where you're not feeling so good. Allow yourself to be a witness to it. Let it move, okay? This is mindfulness. Please do come for the webinar again. Register. Once you're mindful, you can then pivot yourself. So it's all about basically being able to control your thoughts and your emotions, which controls your vibration at the end of the day. So I hope you understood the point. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments. I know it's a long one, but it was worth it. I hope so. So if you want more videos on increasing your vibration, keeping it good, law of attraction, attracting good, abundant, beautiful, loving, amazing things into your life, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, share this video with someone who needs it, and mostly please come for the mindfulness webinar if you haven't already. Go check it out because we are going to do 2-hour class. It's going to be a 2-hour class on how to be peaceful no matter what is going on in your life, how to heal yourself from negative emotions and bounce back, because that's what we have going for us, the bounce back rate, and how to create the life of your dreams from this space of peace that you want to discover through mindfulness. If that interests you, please register below, and I look forward to seeing you in the class. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Namaste.